celebration, I ain't talking Mardi Gras. With a little patience, you'll be eating Budokan. What you want? What you want? Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest. Never let a manufacture stack like that. And if it getting toxic, tell the boy fall back. If it was back then, I'd be tripping off that. Took a little time just to get me on track. I went from snotty to snobby, got it like immune to everybody, this is Stunt 101. Up in the club, throwing the 50s like hate it or love it, I just can't get enough. Labels keep calling me, I said move if you call me please, or don't even bother me. They said oh my apology, they keep calling and calling, I keep stalling and stalling. Rookie of the year, my career's no falling. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest.
Teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. It's the Mississippi State product at quarterback. Calling the shots will be Dak Prescott.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Complete. It's Johnson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
And not many teams use the fullback in the passing game. Heck, not many teams use a fullback anymore in the NFL. And even with those that do, you don't typically see a lot of big plays when the ball is thrown to him. In this case, it exceeded expectations.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Prescott. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago... Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They'll give to Kamara here on the option. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 9 good yards there on the run, and now third down.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Prescott from the gun on third. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
Felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Holding, offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
Still first
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Prescott to throw it. Looking sideline, incomplete. Well, this defense for the Rams, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
While you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Prescott. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen. They go play action here on first down. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. That seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is.
Touchdown, Rams! A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Micah Parsons. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. But just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. After the sack on 1st down, Prescott out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken at the 18. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Rams to take over. They're in the driver's seat right now, and they were winners last week over the Seattle Seahawks, so trying to keep that momentum moving in the positive direction. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's Allen. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. Allen off the play fake. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On play action, Allen. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. And the Rams at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate, but the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games, what a setup for the rest of the season for us. That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. Operating from the red zone now. Allen, and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Rashawn Gary. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The quick slant caught. Now we'll pause for the injured player, and it's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. And it certainly would be a major loss for this offense. Hopefully he's okay. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jamison Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Meanwhile, Dak's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 48 yards. From the red zone now, Prescott. That one thrown away from the pocket. And the officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. From right side, taken in by Godwin. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Prescott yet again. And he's got it. Touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. That time a 6-play drive, and the end result is a Bears touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Play action. Now it's Allen. That pass caught. It's Williams. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now Allen again. Completes it to Vereen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Allen. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. I believe they marched down. They're going to take another look at this.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The Bears going to get one more possession in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Prescott, and that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So, sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
To try again after the sack. Allen. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So there is the big arm of... on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
And to put a bow on it, Next Gen Stats saying that traveled an even 66 yards in the air. Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And quickly they get to the line.
Brings up second and 2 at the Bears' 14-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jamar Chase, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. Kamara gets it again on second down. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. A 10th carry for Kamara. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Kamara on the read option. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Kamara off the draw. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Tucker's kick is good, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak.
Back now at Soldier Field. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for L.A. 53 yards. Throwing on first down is Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Allen to throw once more. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
First down, Prescott. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Prescott looks to throw on first. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott, he'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 33. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Takes it at the 7. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said,
lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Round of applause and you go, that's it. Damn, that's a bomb with a flick on my wrist. Jersey on my chest, that's a team that I rep. Came in as a rookie, now I'm balling like a vet. If you talking crazy, better say it with your chest. Hit him with the right, then I hit him with the left. Ooh, ooh. Then the juke move, high swing, ding on, lights out, you snooze. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. It's not a game, it's not a game. Banging on your chip when I come through the pain. Never been about the money or the fame. But when it bring both, so here we go again. Wins on the road, yeah, I got those. Couple records that I hold, yeah, I got those. It's the playoffs, the team just got home. We ain't going outside when it matter most. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic.